I'm allowed to procrastinate a little, aren't I? So basically, I have maybe less than an hour to just do a little streaming, to play a little. Again, I want to kind of build, I guess, I want to get used to the whole idea of streaming. Again, I've always wanted to do this kind of. I know that right now it won't ever get that big because this is a very improper, informal, and I guess, how do you say, just not good presentating stream. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to like really say that. Yeah, it's just, you can see that all I'm doing is just streaming from my PS5, and that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. People don't really just want that, right? Unfortunately, you know, I haven't really put much effort into ever building a PC or ever really venturing into the whole... Uh-oh, something fell. Oh, a book. Oops. Into the idea of streaming, just because I've never really had the incentive to. Plus, I kind of had to instead pay towards my education, focus on that rather than focusing on my little dream. But you know, we're making things work. We're trying to see what we can do. So with the new rank split, I'm back at like 5 bronze, so that's unfortunate. But I wanted to at least maybe do 2-3 matches to see where that goes. Again, I know technically you can classify this as smurfing, but at the same time, it's not my fault, because what can I do? Okay, content streaming. Just want to see if everything is working perfectly fine, because I have no idea if you're even able to hear my voice. I hope that you can. Let me please go unmute and just see if I get any feedback. Thank you very much. Hope that you can. Let me please go unmute and just see if I... Alright, everything is working perfectly fine. Everything is here. I don't know if... Right now, let's just start a match. Crossplay Kings Canyon. Yeah, it's still downloading, so right now I'm downloading the PS5 version right now. And it's not fully downloaded, and that's not my fault. It kind of is. But we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with the flow. And deal with the fact that, yeah, I don't have a it's not gonna look the greatest, I guess. It's not gonna have that real PS5 graphics or whatnot. Let's see, what can I have to see like how the broadcast settings are. Okay, there's like who cares? Never mind. Okay, we're just gonna wait to get into a match. I guess I should somewhat tweet this out. I don't know that I'm just doing an impromptu stream. But since March 19th, I believe, is when I first tested this out, nothing really has happened, I would say. Basically, I've just been kind of doing work, trying to focus towards... Oh, cool. Just focused on my work, because I'm currently about to enter my exam period. I'm not actually there yet, like it's happening soon, but basically it's like the last classes, which means that there's a couple like assignments and classes to do. We're getting there, almost done. So that's really good. Again, not sure what I'm going to no, don't take Bloodhound from me. I'm only good as Bloodhound. Flip, they took Bloodhound. It's okay. Oh no. And they took Wraith. Okay, is this where I do it again? I go Lifeline or we're gonna do Lifeline. Look, if I can win once as Lifeline, I believe I can do it again. Lifeline is my new main. And yeah, 31 kills. Never has proven me wrong. How am I not the leader? It's okay. It's happened like weeks ago. I don't blame him. I'm not the jump master. Somebody else take it. Whoa. No, the game looks pretty good even with HD texture still downloading.
Got a good feeling about this area. Dropping in, hang on.
Ay. I can't type. Alright. Yeah, that's a horrendously written okay. I gotta remember how to play this. Sorry. Again, still used to the Switch version. This does not have... What is surprising is that there are games... Well, there's at least a game that I'm aware of that is on the PS5 4 that does use motion controls. That'd be Persona 5 The Royal. That does have motion controls. So I'm surprised that that the PS5 version of Apex does not have a motion controls. You know what? I want that. Because I do have a why do I keep on picking up my shield cells? Because I do have a if anyone wants this, just oh wait, I need this. Drop this.
Shotgun bolt here.
What was I speaking about? I got too caught up in the game. No. Okay, we're just gonna ignore what I was talking about. Oh yeah, no, because I do have a energy magazine. Oh, nice, and they left the ammo. It's good. Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm gonna need stuff for that. Okay, what can I drop? All right, and good. Good.
Me when we win. You hear me?
So, just to go back to my surprise, I know that Shin Megami Tensei does have Shin Megami Tensei, yeah, sure. Shin Megami Tensei Persona 5 technically does indeed have motion controls in its dart minigame that you can play, which is newly added, and it was a pretty good implementation. I haven't really seen, well, then again, I haven't really played my PS4, PS5 that much because I'm more into the Switch, but it had pretty good implementation of motion controls. I liked it. It wasn't the worst thing alive, and it wasn't the best thing alive, but I'm more used to like motion controls on the Switch with the Switch Pro controller. It is, I would argue, one of my favorite controllers. I think my favorite, due to nostalgia, would be the GameCube controller, and I think that's already like, you can already guess that because I went on a tangent last stream about my love for the game controller. Ooh, treasure pack. So, yeah. Oh, shoes. But I think that was just me. That's not somebody actually watching my stream. No, I didn't need to put that out. Somebody's gonna come.
I need a hop up turbocharger.
So I guess once this lands, I get to. Okay. I need this. I need this.
We're all inside this ring.
I need that. Alright, we're good. Not to actually use the ultimate accelerant. Huh? Or is this just typing on one thing? Alright. Yeah, so motion controls again. Okay. Motion controls in Switch-like games that I've seen, and Wii U technically because of Splatoon, they were really well implemented. So come PS5 or PS4, again, that's the only one I've seen. So I hope that Respawn, because it is, you can use motion controls in the Switch version, but that's because more respawn than anything. So I'm hoping. Come on. Oh. Ay. Yep, that's on me. Come on. Oh my god. What is our Bloodhound doing? It's okay. That was on me. I was being more reckless. I thought that I could have handled them. Oh well. Yes, jump over. Yeah. It's okay. So with like Splatoon and I think other games, I think like a very popular game for the Wii U was it slipped in my mind, but I believe Koei Tecmo made it. It's the game that had like the photo camera. It's like the characters in the characters in Smash. That's all I know. I forget the name. And they essentially, I know that game was a really good demonstration of how like motion controls work for the Wii U. Come Switch again, you have excellent examples like Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 most likely. And then there's a couple other titles. I'll go and say it here. Prior to Fortnite and like Fortnite improving its motion controls come like I think the recent update and Apex Legends, I legitimately believe, okay, they're dead, I'm sorry, they're dead. I legitimately believe that one of the best examples for motion controls on the system was Galgun 2. Does that mean I've played Galgun 2? I'll leave that up to your imagination, but it for sure was one of the best examples of motion control I've seen. That's all I can say. And funny enough, that was not implemented in I think Galgun. Yes, I still want to play. It looked fine. Though there were like cursors or whatever, like indicators. I was like, when I threw my thermite grenade, I saw like a red indicator. I was like, what? Doesn't matter. I believe Galgun Returns did not have motion controls, and I was like, no. I'm not saying that I own it, but I know that it doesn't have it. And then there's also Galgun Double Piece, which I'm not again saying that I own, but I do not know if it has motion controls. Okay, so we have the Bloodhound again. The question is, will I get my Bloodhound? Because I want my Bloodhound. Bloodhound is my... Yes! You don't get Bloodhound. It's mine. Sorry. I love Bloodhound. Bloodhound is the best character in this whole game. They are amazing. Yeah, I'm not saying I own Galgun. I'm not saying that whatsoever, but I do know that it is the best it's one of the best implementations of motion controls. The only problem is I believe that it does not have a reset button, because like in Splatoon, I think if you click like the Y or X button, it resets back to like its normal position, but if you play Galgun, I don't believe it has that ability. So mind that. But again, one of the best examples I've seen of motion controls in a Switch game. Not a lot of Switch games, funny enough, use motion controls, which is understandable when it comes to, you know, just the genre. Like, again, to have motion controls in your game, most likely you're going to need to be a first-person or third-person shooter. You're not going to see a game like Smash have. Then again, it has Labo support. And Labo support does use the camera, which technically is motion controls. So when you think about it, Super Smash Brothers had better VR, had better motion controls than Fortnite when it tried. Sorry, I'll throw Fortnite under the bus. It was not a good example of motion controls in a game. I hated it. Okay, Mozambique. That's fine with me. Hey.
Recharging my shields.
This might be risky. It's fine. Oh, fudge. Good.
I'm taking shots. Enemy down.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Void run. I've been down. Contact with target.
Dang. Come on, my friend. Why are you over there? Then again, I feel bad, but from their previous performance, they didn't really know what they were doing, so oh well. But they could know how to revive, so let's hope on that.
New kill leader appointed.
The enemy is reviving their own.
Come on. Please. Here, I'll push the door for you. Hey, and nope. It's okay. Ooh, my phone went off. What happened? Also, I'm not saying... Oh, there it is. I'm not confirming that either, but I think... then again, I don't think it does. I actually think it does not have motion controls, but I may or may not own, possibly, a game called Senran Kagura. Or Senran Kagura Reflections or Peach Ball. I'm not saying that I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. But they're also pretty good games that you can get on your Nintendo Switch. Why not? It's one, you know, one is... 3 of them are pretty good first-person shooters, and the other 2, one's a pretty good, like, you know, intimate type of like conversation based. You know, you learn about the Senran Kagura characters, and then come, you know, Peach Ball. It's a pretty good pinball game of sorts. You know, there's nothing to judge me by right there. They're just pretty good games. Shush. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know what else to talk about right now. Pineapple. Sure. I will say, I kind of have been feeling under the weather a little. I don't know if it's because I'm kind of getting, like, I kind of have a lack of sleep, or I'm not properly taking care of myself. Because I may or may not be doing a lot of, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, like, sessions of just working. And then waking up maybe like 8, 9. Luckily, these next 2 days, I can relax a little more, but come Friday, I have to do it again. I have to go to my university, luckily for one last class. Come Friday, but you know, we'll manage it. We'll get through, figure stuff out. It's been you know, you get through stuff. University's been an interesting experience. It's not been the best experience, I would say, just because of, like, it's kind of stressful, but I have been making it through. I've been doing pretty good in my courses, so I can't say I'm doing horrendous. I'm keeping up with my classes, keeping up with my grades, so I think I'm doing pretty good, if I do say so myself. But I could obviously be doing better. You know, there's always room for improvement. Rampage. Okay, so we'll just take Rampage. There's no energy mag. Right. And you dropped it. Thank you. What is there to discuss right now? Oh.
Light ammo here.
No, this is my light ammo. Here.
R301 here.
It makes that much noise? I've never noticed that it makes that much noise. And again, it could be just because, like, the Switch version just has less features. This one. I need this. Need this.
Helmets here. Level 2. Sniper stock here. Level 2.
There you go. Switch.
Not for long now.
I don't need this much ammo right now. I'm willing to give up. I'm willing to give up this rampage for a devotion. As you wish.
As you wish.
But there is no devotions here, so we're just kind of stuck with doing nothing. Oh yeah, I guess to talk a little about like what my plans are right now. I have to do summer school courses because the grind doesn't stop and you have to make a set amount of credits and whatnot, so I have to spend a little time in doing that, which isn't the worst thing. I'll get through. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna take, but luckily they're electives I had to do, so I should be fine. And it's only 2 months, not the worst thing ever. But in that time, I am hoping to do more of these streams of sorts, just testing the waters again, and you know, just building whatever I can, while also, no, I can't throw anything out. While also trying to create some stuff on YouTube, trying to show content creation. We'll figure it out. The plan right now, not a lot of people know, and I think not many people are going to figure this out through a Apex stream, but I used to do streams, I used to do content creation that revolved around...
Someone's been here.
Okay, what? Okay, wait, give me a second.
I need it for my team. Scanning the
Okay, that's one. Come on. Alright.
There's another squad. That entire squad has fallen. Nice takedown.
Ah.
Reloading. Taking a moment. Testing the enemy. Reloading. Charging up my shields. One moment. I must get the Phoenix kit.
I don't think there... Well, there's those people, but... Hey,
All Father, give me sight. Un momento, healing.
they're up there. Yes. Alright.
I'm down. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not invincible. I tried. I was doing good, I'd like to say, but my other weapon wasn't loaded and yeah. Can't do much about that. Oh. Yeah, something I would say, a lot of people don't shoot from the hips. Funny enough, it took me a while to actually learn that, like, to actually try that out, because back then, when I started off as Apex, and I think most shooter games, again, you reflexively, like, just aim down your sights because, you know, more precise shooting. But what I've realized, oh yeah, and the right analog here is also, I do have to mess around more with, like, actual, testing, but come most shooters, you know, people just aim down their sights, and it makes sense. Usually, like, I think when you fire from the hip, it's not the greatest thing in those games, because from what I would see, like, in games where, like, if you look at clips of, like, people playing Modern Warfare or whatever back then, everyone just aimed down their sights. I don't think a lot of people would shoot from the hip, and it was, like, cool when somebody did shoot from the hip, and it was, like, it was a sniper shot. But come here, like, I've realized, like, not a lot of people like to shoot from the hip when it comes to weapons, like, with, like, the alternator, you can see that I try my hardest not to really aim down my sights, because I know that the alternator is a lot better, but just by shooting from the hip, because, like, it still is pretty accurate. While compared to the Rampage, it is better to shoot from the hip, but when you're in an old close scenario, you gotta shoot from the hip better. It's better to just do that, you know. Unfortunately, in that scenario, I didn't really have any shield batteries, and the death boxes, they weren't plentiful, so I couldn't really refresh on my shield, so that's unfortunate. And I hate that the conversation was in my head that is going, oh yes. So you're not really gonna, no one's really gonna learn this from an Apex stream, but
I'm the
basically,
jump master.
I'm planning
This
to
time.
try and do certain things to try to kind of more build my content creation skills, because I don't know what I can do with it. I, again, one day want to do content creation of sorts. I'm not exactly sure where that wants to lead, whether that be, again, doing it more on the part-time or actually more committing to it, because I still have plans to actually have a career, you know. I like a career in academia, because I would like to be a teacher, and content creation can help me towards that, but I don't think it's the main focus I would need. But who knows, I might put a hold onto plans, get my degree, and figure stuff out from there. You know, the future is never certain. But what I can say is that I do plan to try and go back to my quote-unquote roots, and try to more refine what hey, another alternator. I love the alternator. I'm very happy that it came out of the package. I really disliked when it was in the package. It was very strong, and I did get it whenever I could, but I really disliked when it was in the care package, because it was like, because it took away my baby. Final Devotion will be good. And like, not a lot of people know, and I don't think, because I don't really make the connection. No one really thinks it, because it was pretty a small. Oh shoot, you are?
Watch for them.
It was a somewhat small channel, but back then, I did. Okay, I get it.
Recharging my shields.
Wowie. Okay, never mind. Run away. It was a small channel, but basically I did these type of little projects where I would try to do custom conversations of sorts in and replicate the style of Fire Emblem.
Marking our surroundings.
Oh cool, everyone's dead.
I'm spotting enemy near me.
Hey, this is not fun. That's one down.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields. Marking our surroundings.
Hey.
This ring's not close.
Are we shooting at me? Please no. Hey. There's nothing for like 36 seconds, and I still have to grab some stuff.
Distant ring.
Okay, grab this. Hey. And I don't have my ultimate, that's the problem. Okay, that's
not
you.
over.
Alright. Sorry that again I grown silent. I just want to live. I don't know if this is the best option, but technically they're fighting over there. So
My ultimate is
I might be able to use that as a diversion, and then I could possibly third party them. But okay. This I don't need. That's a lot of. Okay, they're still fighting, so that leaves me with a chance to third party, which is rude, but it is necessary. So let's see what I can do. Oh, they're inside.
bless me with sight.
Okay. Let's see what I can do.
Scanning the area.
Nope, that's not what I want to click.
Grenade set. Flag grenade set. Scanning the area. Healing my wounds. Hostile close.
Okay.
I'm getting hit over here.
shields.
Using a Phoenix kit.
They're about to die again, aren't they? It's okay, it's okay.
This time I'm down.
Ay, ay. Come on.
Marking our surroundings.
And then...
Ay, ay, ay. Nope. I really tried. Yeah, I can't do much. Again. Sorry, I tried. Yeah. What can you do? Again, I wish I did have motion control so I could aim a little better. It's difficult to just revert back to just using sticks. I remember that day I played Apex, funny enough, and legit, I could not for like for a couple of matches. I was like, oh no, how do I aim again with motion controls? And it was very weird. I wish I could just swap over motion controls to this platform, but fortunately they got to develop that first, so I can't do much about that. Yeah, I should be able to do a match, one more match, yes, and then I should prepare for something I have to do. So again, it was going to be a short stream, and I deeply apologize that it was going to be just like 20 minutes, not even 30. It's only been 30 minutes. I wish it could be longer, but unfortunately can't do that. Yeah, so kind of my roots, but something that people didn't really know about. I used to, do these type of conversations where I was kind of enamored with a game called Fire Emblem Fates when I was a teenager. Like a couple years ago, I was very enamored with the game. I really loved it. I love Fire Emblem in general, and so, oh hey look, Manny Rose again. I was very enamored with the game, and there were people who did support conversations. There's a mechanic in the game where if you build up like the bonds between your characters, they can have like a conversation of them just interacting, and they're pretty like nice conversations. Like it's a very nice thing to just look like to see in like these games where you know you get to see more character building and whatnot. And so the characters would interact, and you'd see just conversations. You learn more about the character themselves, more about the relationship that they have with everyone, and it was very nice. And with that, you think of the possibility, oh, what if these two characters interacted? Like, these are my favorite characters, they should interact. But unfortunately, they don't interact, and that no fault. Again, the game can't have every single character interact with every single character, because that'd be a lot of conversations in a game like that. But they were still able to do a pretty good amount. But there were people who took it upon themselves to do these conversations, to fill up, like to just fill in imaginary stories between characters, imaginary events in the game, epilogues to the routes that are in these games. Very creative. Can you call it fan fiction? Technically, yes. So, did I participate in fan fiction when I was little and I didn't know? Yes, I did. But a big thing was actually making these, and like people would make these look so realistic, like it was the game itself, and it was very impressive. And I wanted to actually learn how to do that, and I did. Funny enough, after I got help from a person in that community. It was like there were not a lot of people who were doing it because again it took a lot of time. But I was able to oh my god, what? Come on! Ay, ay, ay. No! Whoa! I didn't even notice them because I did my scan and only marked one person, so thankfully they went down. So I haven't done that in a very long time. I really haven't. And that's on my fault because it takes time to make them, and I stuck more to I don't think we're winning this. Yeah, we're not winning this. That's on me again, I guess, because I died. Yeah, I didn't do that much. And so I really want to do one of those conversations. I had some ideas when I was little, like thinking of what I wanted to do, but I never I never did them because, again, they took time, and I didn't know exactly how to do it or find the time. But I do want to try and do 2 examples of them. Like, I want to revive one of them. I want to remaster what, like, my first one, because it was bad. It was not a good one. And I also want to do... Okay, what's gonna happen? Please, no! Why do you gotta take him? Okay, what do I do? This time I'll play Gibraltar for fun.
I'm here to stay.
No one's gonna win. I'm not gonna win this.
I'm sure we can come to an
Yeah, match was bad. We'll do another one. But I want to try and revisit that to build my skills with that, and again to do what I couldn't do back then. And yeah, basically remake my first one, which was got a lot of views, but it was like, you know, it was a pretty good video, but it was, but you can see that this writing was not good. Like, it was not grammatically like the best, and like it was made in Windows Movie Maker, because that's all I knew, because like I didn't know exactly how you were to formulate this, but
Let's
yeah.
land here.
Sure, that's very far, but why not? I guess that's where we'll make this a game long, because we'll not be fighting in a hot spot. But yeah, I really want to do that, and then I want to try and make like 2 general videos, possibly 1 or 2 general videos of just things, of like topics. I've thought of what I wanted to do, maybe talk about Fire Emblem, maybe talk about Splatoon, maybe talk about the Wii U, maybe talk about something that I'm like interested in. But currently nothing is coming to my head exactly, nothing is formulating. We're getting there, and I think I will find something eventually to work on. But regardless, I'm excited. I still have to brainstorm some more, and I think I'll find out what I want to do in particular.
Enemy landed near me.
Oh no. Okay, this time in R301, which is pretty good. A bigger target this time, so... Damn.
I'm in trouble.
Enemy shield. Down one. Taking fire, brothers. Shield up.
Enemy here.
Enemy shield cracked.
How are you not down? Got you. Come on.
Enemy right here.
One down.
Enemy here.
There you go.
Don't worry, my brother.
Don't worry, my brother. I got you.
That was the last one. You just dropped from exhaustion.
They drop from exhaustion. I love Gibraltar. He's great.
Using my Phoenix. It's what I do, brother.
That's what I do, brother. Take what you want. But I want the bag. My bag. Thank you. Okay. 3 down. Got a lot of RP from that one. Here you go if
Got an
anyone needs
extended
that.
energy mag here. Level 2.
And hammer
Gotta hop
point.
up here. Hammer point.
Setting up shop.
I'm gonna need some ammo. I know that they just opened that up, and I could go back and check out, but at the same time, I'm right all the way over here. Need this.
Bruh, got an Evo shield here. Level 2. Brothers, got an Evo shield here. Level 2.
I could use that. Oh, I need this. Oh, I like that.
R301 here.
What do I need this? What do I need? Yeah, very nice to find a devotion, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna find one.
You want it? Bag it.
Bruh, got an Evo shield here. Level 2. Opening
Let's see what's in here.
Make way.
And yeah, so those are my current plans right now, and I'm hoping to try and do that throughout the summer, so that I just have, so that I kind of commit myself to it and make sure like I actually get it done. But we'll see what the future has
Hammer point.
in store for me. But I think we'll do good. I think I can possibly do it if I just push myself towards it, because it's what I want. So gotta make it happen, right? Oh my god. Dang.
No good, brother. I've been down. Contact with hostile.
dying. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Yes. Sorry. Again, I kind of spam it to tell them. Holy heck, they really want to. Sorry, that's hilarious. Dead set on killing me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't look like our team was gonna do anything on that front. I'm just saying, they were dead set on killing me. If I was in this scenario, I would not be dead set on killing the person. I would try to I had to get everyone else down, but... And unfortunately my shield didn't come out fast enough. If it did, I think something would have happened, but... let me see, actually. Can I do another match? I don't think I can, actually. I don't think. I think that I'm pushing it. No. I can still try and do one more match. I am pushing it a little, though, but we'll see what we can do. So yeah, figure those things out, and hopefully from there, you know, I build what I want, and I just get more proficient as a creator. In that time, do I also want to try and somehow try and build other things? Hopefully, I would like to know, I'd like to see if it's possible to I'd like to know if I can actually build my skills in possibly art or singing or other things, you know. I want to generally just get more artistic. Let's just go with that. I don't have much to say as to why. Just there's something there that I just want to do it more because I just want to.
Follow my heading. Oh, would you like
mainly drawing and I'd say content creation in general, because who knows, it'd be nice to draw some things that you know that you generally like, but we'll never know. If I don't try, I won't know. Now what else can I talk about with this last game? Nodo higatai desu.
Let's land over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, watashi wa nodo ga hitai. This like it hurts. My neck feels a little weird. It's a little dry right now, I'd say. So hopefully that gets better soon. I am taking Advil and some other medication. I need to go to the doctor for that. Or again, could just be because I'm not getting proper rest and whatnot. So who knows? There might be another explanation as to why. But looks like people are over there, so we gotta keep that in mind. A master. Woohoo! What's in here? Nothing else. What have I been doing as of recently? Let's figure this out. That's a good question. I will say I have been trying to watch more YouTube as well. Because again, you learn from other people. You try to just see what works. What is nice? What do you like in a content creator that you want to replicate kind of in your own fashion? You know, you want to figure out what's successful for other people to do. Okay, how do I formulate this? I want to be unique, but I also want to learn from the people I kind of really enjoy watching. So in terms of YouTubers, I'm a really big fan of people like Scott the Woz or Ant Dude, or this is gonna be sounding weird, but Good Mythical Morning. So I try to observe their style of how they interact, with guests, with their friends, to the viewer, stuff like that. They really make the experience really fun to watch, and so ooh, I need that.
I could use that.
And so I kind of want to see what they do and see if I can try and not replicate one for one, obviously, because again I have to build who I am and I have to be true to myself. But also I just want to because I also want to see I also need a type of kind of thing to kind of be inspired by. I guess in the terms of streaming, I haven't really been watching streamers other than really the people in funny enough, and back when, oh shoot. Oh my god.
Reloading.
Oh my god. Yes, I know that there's a bogey over there. Okay, but the problem is I can't really do much.
Bandit here.
Okay.
Marking our surroundings. Right here. Taking fire.
Ay, dang!
I could run circles around you all day.
I bet you could.
Optics here. Close range.
Sorry, I get frustrated with myself too much when I can't be the teammate or like the team leader that like that maybe people want or need. I don't know. I'm not saying that again. I'm the greatest at this game or anything by any of those means, but like I'd love to like be able to like, you know, be good at this game. I want to be good at this game to like demonstrate that, you know, I'm good. But and then I mess up and I'm like, I do bad. Can I push it a little more? Okay. I'll push it a little more one more time and that's it. So yeah, I think if there's one thing that I am bad with games is that I kind of get upset in myself more than anything. I don't really get upset at my like who I'm facing, like come competitive fighting games or come like just like a game like this. I don't really get upset in the fact that like I'm worse or that they're beating me or they're using certain tactics or something like that. I just more get upset with myself that I know I could do better. I know I could improve. I know like I should be able to fix this little habit that I have to like, you know, do better in the match. But it doesn't always like happen and I get more frustrated at myself. So like in that, like I was not shuffling through my weapons correctly. I had to run away. I wasn't able to like get the octane as they were just moving around and they were able to kill me pretty quickly. I wish I had an alternator or a different weapon other than a rampage, but dang, I apologize.
No such thing as
But again, I'm not a PlayStation 5 player. I'm just here trying to have some fun, like doing bad at Apex on this thing. So then again, I guess I shouldn't be too frustrated on myself, but there again, I am being a little too frustrated with myself. Oh well. No, I don't want to be the jump master. So yeah, I've been watching. I kind of alluded to this before, but I've been watching more VTubers like Hollow Live or like I think at most like Iron Mouse, and I just watch them to just see how they are, how they interact, how like you know how they are as a person. Because if there's one thing I really like is that I like to, I as weird as it sounds, because I would say that like. It's I don't know where it stems from and I don't know why I say it, but if there's one thing that like I've always wanted like to do is to just make people smile. And I would say that like growing up in high school, I genuinely was like I didn't really have a lot of friends, or like I was more, and I still do when like I'm at university, I push people away because I focus more on my education, I focus on myself more, and like I have less time. Like I don't really want to devote myself into like friendships and whatnot. But then I also question why I try to be very extroverted or outgoing when it comes to something like Twitter or here. I don't know where it stems from. I do think of one thing, because when I immediately said I want to make people smile, I immediately thought of Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I don't know if any of you guys know that game. One of the best games of all time. Basically, in that game, you play as a character called Itsuki Aoi, and he's just a regular high school student who finds himself, for some reason, as the leader of a group of people who have like this special power to to fight inside these inside a thing called the idolosphere,
Level 3.
where essentially they set out and just help corrupted people, like help like recover people who have been corrupted by like shadows, and to bring them back into the real world. So, you know, and etc. It's a game that revolves around, it tries to combine the elements of
To those who need it.
Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei, and I think it does it to a fantastic degree. Like, if you're trying to combine both worlds, it keeps it modern, and like it integrates parts into like Japanese, like current, like contemporary, like I think culture and society, with like the whole aspect of idols, incorporates all those things, and I think it does it, yeah, to a magnificent degree. I personally love it. So come that game, I think a lot of who I wanted to be just like amplified in that. Like, I wanted to be like Itsuki Aoi. He's like my second or third favorite character. I'm pretty sure he's third. Like my third favorite character in video games, just because I really just like him as a character. First would be Yuna Akami, just because I love how Yuna Akami is in the anime and the games. Basically, he's very funny and whatnot. And he's just like, again, he's a social person and whatnot. Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is then one of my other favorite characters, because I just love that, like, he's like, as a protagonist, a lot of people look at him as very flawed, and it is, and obviously I would agree that he is somewhat flawed. But as well, like, for a 15-year-old in the context of this game, like, he is very realistic, and like, and at the end of the day is still a great character.
Watch it. Gonna break this hold open.
Essentially what I'm trying to say, I love like how Rex in Xenoblade, like
Optics here. Optics here.
what do I want? Okay. Rex in Xenoblade. Yeah, I just love him as a character. He's like just a fascinating character.
Let's explore.
What? Huh? Why is this here? No. So people have been here.
Someone's been here.
And so with Itsuki Aoi, as much as, again, I love him as a character, I'd say that he's probably should be my favorite character, because I try to kind of like think, I love how like he's put into the position where he's supposed to be like the leader of this group, despite being the one that's most talentless, and that he's just here to just more support, give encouragement, and like, you know, learn new stuff through these people that he works with. Some of his friends, some new colleagues, and like some new teammates and everything. And I just love the game. You have to play for you to fully understand what I'm trying to say. But I just love.
Contact with target. Trust in the All Father. I'm down. Back guys, let's do this.
Huh? Okay. That's unfortunate.
There's a void in your heart, and I put it there.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely do not know why I'm playing super bad compared to like last time. Maybe it's just because I'm bad at King's Canyon. I guess I'll attribute to King's Canyon. I'm not the biggest fan of it in ranks. So, but again, I'm just playing bad. Yeah. I sincerely apologize for all the bad games I played. Genuinely, like, I actually want to more learn Apex on PC. I'd rather learn it on like PC rather than PS5, because I don't really care about like playing it much as here. I just want to, because I'm more familiar with Apex, and I know like a lot of people enjoy watching Apex, but obviously I'm not really demonstrating good skill. So what's the point here? I might play something else the next time I do this, just to kind of demonstrate other stuff, I guess. I don't know what I'll select, but we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll try Fortnite for fun, just to show how bad I'm at that game too. But yeah. Well, then again, I guess that game relied less on motion controls. I was never one for motion controls about that game. Sorry. So yeah. Uh, Going back a little, I think that a big thing that stems from my kind of want to become better is that, like, because of let's reduce it to 44. Just that I've I've played the game on Wii U and Switch, and Aoi Itsuki, like Itsuki Aoi as a character, like I just love all the like support conversations he has with characters, the bonds that he makes, um, the side quests, like everything about him up until the culmination of the end of the game, and then the credits song was absolutely like phenomenal. I just love his whole journey, that he was able to do all this in the context of the game, obviously, still able to do all this. And there's something about me that wants to somehow like do kind of the same. I wish I could be able to, like, as the title of the song goes, just smile. I just want people to like be, I want to somehow demonstrate a desire to, I don't know exactly where I'm going with that. And this is like very dumb for the Apex stream, for why the hell is a guy talking about that? But I don't know, I guess you can consider me a little more on the emotional and personal side. I don't know. But yeah, I kind of idolize the character just because I really love how the character is in the context of the title. And so, like, I've kind of wanted to do that. Wow, it's super weird to talk. Um, yeah, good job, me. Good job, Kleis. It's difficult to be an extrovert. It's difficult to interact with people. I don't know. Yeah, hopefully I can do that in some capacity one day. Other than, be a teacher. Because, hey, that's another way to spread smiles. You spread smiles to your students. You get them excited to learn more. You get them excited to learn about it. You just try to brighten their day more and more. There's a lot of, like, students who you learn that, like, they don't get the best teachers, or that they don't like the school system. And again, it's understandable, and not every teacher is perfect. But I do hope that one day when I get to that point, I can make students smile and laugh and enjoy being in my class. I'll try to make it as fun as I can while still teaching the curriculum. So hopefully I get to that point in my life. But it's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of time and effort. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And I'm very excited for that day. But currently, I also want to build that. I also want to eventually be a content creator of sorts. I want to do content creation on the side. I don't know how, but it's genuinely so impressive to me when people can balance those two lives. And yeah, I want to also do it as well, and to also contribute to the ever-growing thing of just making people smile, just making people enjoy another aspect of their day. Because I always want to remind people to try and smile, and to keep your head up. And so if I can do that through content creation some way, if I can just do that, that'd be like one of the best things ever in my life. And so I'm trying to work towards it, and hopefully one day I can really dedicate myself into doing something like that. It'd be one of the best things ever. But I obviously have to get there, so this is why I'm doing stuff like this, and why I've been streaming for 58 minutes. I'm letting this go to the hour. I want this to hit the hour, so I'm just talking. Let's speed run something for the next minute. What can I discuss? I'll hit a topic that I was going to mention before. If there's one thing that I learned in this game, was hip fire. Was like using like hip fire, like shooting from the hip. I funny enough learned that technique of like, and it's not even a technique, it's just a general thing that you can do. Just don't aim down the sights. But I saw like the purpose of it more through, funny enough, while watching like Amelia Watson, play Apex. I was like, you can shoot from the hip and it still hits and it still does damage? Damn, why don't I do that? So I started doing it, and I was like, I'm an idiot. Why didn't I do this? And I love how like I had to like watch Amelia like play, and I was like, oh yeah, that's common sense. Just don't hold the fire. Don't aim down the sights. And we'll consider that technically as the first step in being inspired by Ame. We'll say that's one part of why I love her as a content creator. She taught me how to not aim down sight in Apex. It's such a dumb reason, but yeah. Whatever. Yeah. From then, I've mentioned that. Yeah, I've just been watching Hololive. Um, Luckily, yeah, in the time that I haven't been streaming, they've been like debuting Hololive Generation 3 Indonesia and Holostars Generation 4, and they're all fantastic. I absolutely love them all, from character design to personality to what they're streaming. They're doing great. Unfortunately, I don't have all the time in the world to watch them. I've only really been able to watch Fuma from Hololive. Predominantly, I've been watching him more just because he's been playing Apex and Splatoon too, and that he's living the dream. That's amazing. Like, again, I've mentioned one of my dreams is to play like legit play Splatoon on stream. That's all I want to do. I've told myself that one day I think I could do, if there's one game for sure I could do like a 24-hour stream in, is Splatoon on Splatfest. Give me that scenario and I can 100% sure play Splatoon for 24 hours. I know I can, because I absolutely love Splatfest. Coupled in with playing with like friends or viewers, I bet you 100% I could play this one game. Would it get boring? Possibly, but I love Splatoon so much during Splatfest. It's so fun. It's so fun because like the environment's different. You're building towards like, getting wins and points for your team. It's just very fun. I just love the environment. And it's just turf war. I love turf war. I wonder if they plan to do like ranked Splatfest this time in Splatoon 3. Who knows? Probably not. I really need Splatfest in my life. It's such a fun thing. I love it absolutely. So yeah, going from like watching Hololive as streamers and kind of watching general YouTubers, I'm trying to like see what I can do to try and motivate myself and encourage myself and improve myself as an individual, for sure, and then as a content creator, to see what imagination, what they do, the things that they produce that make people laugh, smile, and enjoy another aspect of their day with like good mythical morning. People like, it's another aspect in everyday's and everyone's like life in the morning that makes them happy to like eat breakfast or wake up. Come like streamers and like Hololive, like I absolutely love watching Ame or like Ina or like Bells Bay. How do you like? I've never completely come to one understand of how to pronounce her name. How Hakosu Beirusu. I guess that's how. Like, no, I'm trying to think of like how you would say like in Japanese, but again, I'm not Japanese. I'm barely learned. Funny enough, I did finish my course today for that, so I'm technically done that, and it's kind of weird saying goodbye to that, but it was a very fun aspect, a start like of a journey, and I do plan to learn. That's one thing I really do want to improve come the summer. I really want to become more proficient in the Japanese language. I'm going to try to do that through like the Genki textbooks and other resources I'm seeing that people recommend, so I'm going to try and do that, and more self-study. But it was very fun trying to do it in the university aspect. A little more tedious, a little more stress, but again, that's just university. So like what they do as streamers, they bring so much energy, so much creativity, and so much relaxation to someone's like day at night or not. Like I know Hako's Bay does like the morning coffee stream. She does that a lot. Is very fun with her gaming streams and karaoke, and Ina's utterly fantastic and drawn. So there's things there that like really inspire me to like what I would love to do. And then come like other YouTubers, like looking at like Scott or like Antu, they're really good at bringing to the table, like they're very passionate about things that they talk about, and they're also very like, they're funny, and they're really good at like editing their videos and whatnot. It's just like there's so many things that you can get from so many streamers that there's just little like bits and pieces here and there that you just try to then think like you want to do that. Like I don't know how to exactly say it, and this isn't to say that like one person has more than the other. Like Good Mythic Morning has a whole goddamn budget team and like whatever, so you can't really expect like that the possibility of them into another into just an individual streamer, into a individual YouTuber. But you get there and whatever. I have to end the stream. I need to go. I'm legit pushing it way too far. But yeah, it was absolutely fun being here. I know no one's really gonna watch this, but thank you so much. If you do watch the VOD, if you like the video or anything, it's been a pleasure speaking. Thank you so much. Hope you guys had fun. Hopefully we can do this one more time in the next couple of weeks. We'll see. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye.